we are.
All right.
And I guess just to kind of tempt the fickle fate, I'll try to. I'll see if I can try to stream this on Discord.
Don't do it if you don't have to, buddy. We're fine if you don't.
Yeah, we
it's
can
not
just
seem.
watch it on YouTube. I mean, I've got. the
Well,
YouTube
Discord's
one
not
pulled
really
up
giving
right
me the
now.
option anyway, so.
That's fate trying. You don't fucking do it.
Alright.
Demonetized.
If that's now, if hopefully that is the only. That is hopefully the only technical issue I'm going to have. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm not really going to make a stink out of any of us talking over a cutscene, considering I've already played through this game.
Right.
Exactly.
It's more just something for, just a bunch of 3 Transformers fans. Just the best games ever.
We'll see if Transformers Reactivate knocks it off the pedestal.
Yes. Whenever we get, more announcements on that.
I mean, I'm with you, Justin, but at the same time, it's like, you know what, guy? At the same time, it's like, it's been a while. It's been almost 8 years since Devastation came out. So it's like, so I get it. Like, we're starved for a good Transformers game. But at the same time, it's like, you know what? To the folks behind Reactivate, take your time. I want it to be good.
Yeah, I do gotta agree with you there.
I'm inclined to agree with that one, and
Maybe to be fair, maybe they are also trying to avoid a bunch of drama, because we all know what happens when, a lot of these game studios are go into, great detail about everything that is going on behind the scenes, to get everyone hyped.
I feel like so far they've given us enough to whet our appetites for now.
Yeah. I still love
Now,
the trailer is still awesome.
Right? The thing I'm interested in, guys, is again, so we know that the main enemy of the game are called the Legion. Part of me wonders, could that be a reference to Liege Maximo?
Could be.
Might be deep cutting it, but I'm not gonna say it's not either.
Yeah.
And
So
I'm just gonna.
think
Since we're just gonna be blathering a little bit until I can figure out what mission I want to play, I might as well show off the.
I mean, just from. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just showing off the character models.
I mean, I think we can all safely say just the vibe that we're getting from Reactivate, especially from those leaked cutscenes that got leaked. I feel like this is the closest we're ever going to get to almost a full-on Transformers Gears of War crossover, almost. Because I don't know what it is, but the way the story is set up, it has a very Gears of War kind of feel, and not going to lie, boys, I'm kind of digging it. I just love that this is not going to be your standard Transformers game, in the sense that with Reactivate, because I like the idea that we have a threat in this game that is so big and is such a big deal that it's forcing Autobots and Decepticons to forget about their allegiances and just work together with humanity in order just to survive.
I know, and I can't remember if it was you that brought this up when we were talking about it once, but supposedly these Legion things have the power to kind of assimilate technology, so make it kind of like these are the robot equivalents of the Thing from.
Yeah, it almost does kind of feel like that.
Which honestly, I think that's a really cool idea. Don't get me wrong.
Agreed. I do like what they're setting up though. With it does seem like Shockwave has his own interest in studying them.
Because of course he does. Am I right?
I get I just love the fact that Steve Blum is back for this game voicing Starscream.
Oh, me too, totally, yes.
And honestly, boys, I know this might sound like blasphemy, but from what little bit we've heard of his voice for Starscream in this game, I actually think it's better than his work for the Prime show.
Okay.
I know. I don't know. I just like the fact that it's a little deeper and it doesn't feel too over the top. Like, don't get me wrong, I still love Steve Blum as Starscream regardless, but it's like I love that this really feels like a scheming Starscream. Like, like he's, like, because Steve Blum has voiced characters like this before, where it's like wheels within wheels are already in motion, and I can't wait to see you crushed beneath them.
Yeah.
Um,
He's a pretty versatile voice actor, I will say.
I agree.
um,
It kind of
permi-
makes me wonder. Oh, Tom.
I was gonna say permission to speak, even though this is my damn stream.
Why do you need permission?
Exactly, it's my damn stream. But y'all, in all honesty, y'all were kind of on a hot streak. I didn't want to stop you.
Aw, we appreciate it. Now, don't step on my line
Yeah.
again, asshole. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm,
I'm kidding. It was a joke. It was a joke. God dang, calm down before you want to behead me and stuff my head on a pike.
who says I don't want to do that anyway?
Oh God!
I'm, if I could edit worth a shit, I would have just like edited a little in the. It was just you with the Ralph Wiggum. I'm in danger.
I'm a fatality.
Here's Universe Swindle.
You realize that
He's very.
you
he's
realize
very-
that the audience can't see this audience. Like I have anybody actually watch these damn things.
Excuse me, I exist.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. You draw in way more of a crowd on your streams than I ever do.
It's a pretty
I
good
don't know.
swindle design.
Only complaint with it I have, admittedly, is just the fact that he's very brown.
Yeah, it should be a little bit more yellowish.
Anyway, I just wanted
But
to show
I'm
you.
not.
I think this is something that somebody did when they got new servers up and running. That was Starscream's
Nice.
model.
Oh yeah.
That's Thundercracker's transformation.
Nice.
Maybe this will help sell you that that's Thundercracker.
PC.
I appreciate we actually got those other two because, all three of the Seekers transformed in different ways in the game.
It's very subtle, but yeah, you do notice it.
Yeah. It's a good way to differentiate them and to show that, yeah, they're not the same. They just look the same.
And even they stand and their stances are actually quite different.
Matches their
Well,
personalities.
At least I'm not ugly. Ugly, you and I look the same.
But yeah, that was just a fun little thing that I guess some of the people running the server decided to do.
Nice. Check out this breakdown design.
Yikes. Definitely
Breakdown's
lives up to the name Breakdown.
He's a thick.
And it looks like it does take some inspiration from Prime here.
Alright.
Oh, it clearly does.
What level to play?
Just do them in order.
World is your oyster, my friend.
Yeah. I don't mind going in order. I like going in order. That's mainly because I'm OCD.
Well, he said it, not me.
Alright.
I still think this game, even though it's just a concept, I easily think it has one of my favorite Hound designs.
Yeah. Strange that they chose Brawl to be like the third Decepticon on this mission.
Hey, it works for me.
It
I mean,
definitely-
I was hot off my heels on the movie, so I'd love to see Brawl again and Barricade.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing about Barricade in this game, if you look closely at like artwork and stuff of him, like he's clearly based on the movie character because like he's got like a police light bar, but I love that he
Yeah, I
has like a
noticed that.
very, but I like that he has a very G1 kind of feel to him,
Yeah.
and I also love the fact that he's voiced by Steve Blum.
Same.
lucky to have survived that Megatron.
I'm wondering
Strong
what character
survive,
to
the
play.
weak perish.
Yeah, how you? No, what the hell? I was thinking about breaking my habits, but I can't not play Megatron on this level.
Same, dude, same. Especially because like Megatron can do like the whole stealing Energon thing.
Civil war
Yeah.
has ravaged
I love
Am I the only one that
Homeworld
Am I the only
to
one that feels like that ability could
Transformers
work
for
better
millions
for
of
Galvatron
years.
than it does Megatron because
leader
you know,
of the Decepticons,
galvanization.
recently discovered an ancient
I'm
power that will
wondering-
give
Yes,
him
I
the
wanna-
edge to
I'm
win
wondering
over
what
the
site.
hated
I'm wondering what
Autobots.
kind of substitution
Called
site
Dark
that they used to
Energon,
make
this power remains locked away in an orbital station under
I
the
think there were a
protection of
couple
a
of
Sky
different
Commander
substitution
named
ciphers used by
Starscream.
Hasbro for Cybertron writing.
Oh yeah, like there's different versions. Like there's Autobot, Decepticon, and even like ancient Cybertron.
Really? I didn't know.
This is a violation of human decency.
There we go. I had to turn down the game audio on my end so I could hear you guys a little better.
Okay. I like how this warship in this cutscene looks like the Decepticon ship we drew on.
Oh, that was clearly what they were going for.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of the asymmetry on Megatron drawings?
I like it.
Interesting detail. By the way, you know that's North playing Brawl.
Yep.
I don't like this part. Suicide!
I love that Megatron just has zero fucks given on his face.
Yeah. And he also doesn't have time for
Objections.
We're lucky to have survived
He also
that
has
Megatron.
no time for people questioning his orders. They do, they're fucking dead.
If you dare to question Megatron's logic, he will fucking kill you.
Yeah, pretty much.
By the way, I can't not play this game without a controller.
No, I completely agree.
I'm just not good at keyboards in general, so... You know, you're not alone, man. I always kind of thought the heads, like the kind of Decepticon foot soldiers here, almost kind of look like Constructicons. I think it's just the color scheme, though.
But clearly, no, Justin, you're not alone. I thought the same thing. I'm like, I wonder if that was intentional.
Sorry if you guys hear
Hey,
me
wouldn't
rummaging.
surprise me. Alright. Who's the guy that voices Starscream in this game?
Sam... Regal? Rigel?
That's it, because I actually think he does a really good job as Starscream.
I mean, he's no Steve Blum, but it's not bad.
Yeah. I mean, I even prefer, like, say, Charlie Adler's voice over his, but I think this guy is pretty good.
I prefer Charlie Adler's Starscream voice in the first movie when they actually made him scary. Not saying he did a bad job in Revenge of the Fallen or Dark of the Moon, but I don't know. I was like, oh yeah, we're doing a scary Starscream. I could dig this.
I don't know, like, I just always prefer the more, like, snivelly, conniving Starscream, but that's just me.
I completely get it, dude. Like, I feel like Starscream is one of those, like, characters that he fits whatever the story needs him to be, but it's just, I'm one for, like, I'm just one for breaking the molds when we can and when it works.
No, I agree, like, it is good to break the mold every now and again, like with Armada, like what Armada did with Starscream.
Hell yeah. Armada Starscream is still best Starscream. Well, one of the best. I would have loved to have seen Dreadwing become like the Armada Starscream from Prime, but of course that's never going to happen.
Yeah. It was kind of in that fanfiction you introduced me to.
Code Prime, by the way, go read it. It's good.
Yeah, you should. If you haven't even
Under
heard of Code
Justin's
Geass. I've
under
never heard of.
Justin's review of this fanfic, it's good.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if you haven't heard, because I haven't heard of Code Geass, and I still think it's awesome. This
Hell
story
yeah.
is awesome. Don't know, Code Prime is a crossover fan fiction between Transformers Prime and Code Geass.
It's still a good read.
Yes. Yeah, Tom, you still there? You go.
Good.
Aaron, did he say he had to do something?
I don't know.
Hmm. His mic went up bad and he's just resetting or something.
Maybe. I don't know why that happened.
Neither. I mean, it doesn't say he's muted. Yeah, I just want to keep talking.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. By the way, I mean, it's not really like a major complaint I have with this game. It is kind of just a little disappointing that they didn't get Frank Welker to voice Megatron for this.
Yeah. That said, Fred Tatasciore does a pretty good job.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because he voices quite a few characters in this. Because I recall he also voices Ratchet and Zeta Prime as well, doesn't he?
Oh. Okay. Tom, you okay?
Don't ask.
Okay. Anyway,
The cat's fighting.
anyway, we were just talking about how.
I could hear you guys the whole time. I was just handling something.
Okay.
Okay.
But still, what's your opinion on this on that matter? I think we both agree. Well, yeah, it is disappointing they didn't get Frank to do Megatron. We still think Fred Tatasciore is still a stand-in. Do you agree?
I don't mind this voice actor for Megatron.
Agreed. Like, I know he does Ratchet. I think someone else does Zeta Prime.
Because I thought it was him. It was also Fred that does Zeta.
No, I think Zeta is voiced by
I'm gonna look that up.
You know what? I am too.
Transmit your coordinates, Soundwave, and I want everything ready upon my arrival.
Right? So I'm not talking much. I'm just focusing.
Right.
Oh, nah, you're good, bro.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Zeta's voiced by Troy Baker.
Really?
Almost too
Yeah.
easy.
To be fair, Troy
Troy?
Baker also... Yeah, well, Troy Baker also does, like, several voices in this game, because he's also the voice of Jetfire.
That's true. And he voices Jazz and Ball.
Yes. And, believe it or not, he also voices Kickback.
No, I can believe that.
That guy's got range.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, speaking of Baker, I don't know why I'm, like... This really has nothing to do with this, but I found out that last year, like early last year, like the start of last year, 2022, he tried to start his own NFT project, where it's like people were like creating their own artwork and submitting it as NFTs. Like, from what I understand, it wasn't to like get money out of people. It was literally just because like, I guess from what I understand, it was like like Troy Baker was having a case of FOMO, you know, you like essentially, you don't want to miss out on the next big thing.
Right.
Because like his promotion of it was really not that bad, but admittedly it was kind of in poor taste because he said you can hate or you can create, and he got ratioed to hell and back on Twitter for it. Like he got banished to the Shadow Realm.
God damn.
Yeah, but it's one of the few NFT projects I heard about that, like, okay, so it wasn't trying to just get money out of people. It seemed like it was legit just like trying to be a fun thing, and it's just like, it's just unfortunately sad that, because again, NFTs right now, there's just so many bad actors.
Hey guys,
Yeah. Yeah.
are
What's up, man?
Starscream's colors inverted in the hologram?
Yes, they are. They almost
What
kind of
the
look
heck?
like his. They almost kind of look like his G2 colors. Actually, no. You know what the hologram actually makes me think of, and I don't know why.
What?
It makes me think of Thundercracker's Action Master figure, which was like that. Tom, you've seen that on the basics, that figure, right? Like that thing that's just like all these like greens and purples and stuff. Like, it's a very 90s color scheme. Like, what the frack were they
I think
thinking?
that was Thundercracker's G2 color scheme.
Like, what the frack were they thinking? Like, there's just some color schemes that are just best left in the history books, boys. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right.
It's funny that it's like you look at Zeta, or I'm sorry, Sentinel Prime, as he's called in like other media for the Align continuity. It's like his design for like the Covenant of Primus guidebook. It's clearly based on like his animated design.
Yeah.
Just less of the chin.
Yeah, but
You could
Well, I
land
think that was
seriously.
intentional.
You could land a damn Blackhawk on that thing.
you really could.
Yeah. I mean, even Bumblebee pointed that out in the boot camp episode. She got the asteroid-sized chin on Sarge here. But yeah, I think I remember reading somewhere that Zeta's, at least his color scheme was based on animated Sentinel Prime.
Which, to be fair, I like that animated Sentinel has a very, especially for like a mainstream movie, like a mainstream incarnation of the character for like a media that's not like movies and stuff, has a very unique design from Optimus.
Yeah.
Kind of just like that the Align continuity's designed for him, even though we don't ever see it in any real official show capacity. Like, they just kind of refined it, and I actually do kind of like it.
Yeah.
I even like that he's still got like the little bolt on his chin.
Yeah. Though I still find it funny that like Eric J. Wyatt and like the people behind animated, since Sentinel's voiced by the same guy who voiced the Tick, but they said they did not have the Tick in mind when they designed him.
It just it was just one of those happy accidents.
Yeah, I know. And then like I think Wyatt even said like once they realized it, they just sort of decided to run with it.
As they rightfully should.
I know.
And what's even more ironic is that technically and this is a fun fact for the audience, Sentinel's character in animated was originally intended to be Rodimus Prime, but Hasbro, who, by the way, have not really done anything with Rodimus since G1, really, not counting Energon, but, like, they didn't like the idea of one of their legacy characters, air quotes, because, again, they've done nothing with him, being portrayed as a jerk.
Right.
Well, technically, they've done a lot. They've done a bit with Hot Rod.
Yeah,
but
in
again,
Cyberverse. They did
Oh,
do
yeah,
stuff
and even-
in the IDW comics.
and even though, like, I'm not the biggest fan of The Last Night, I do like that they at least brought Hot Rod into the live-action movies.
Yeah, I just don't like his design.
They also brought Rodimus back for the Prime Wars trilogy.
That's true, and he's voiced by Judd there. Or Judd Nelson.
Yep.
And
Judd
he's voiced
Nelson
by Judd
also-
Nelson there.
Judd even reprised the role for Rodimus's brief return in animated.
Yes, he did, which is awesome.
Also, I don't know why, but I just love the fact that Rodimus in animated is an archer, and it just instantly makes me think Hawkeye.
That's strange. It strangely works.
Like, I'm just picturing Jetfire grabbing Rodimus to drop him off on top of a building, and as he does, says, "Punch up, Legolas." Like, seriously, we need to make that a thing, boys.
And that's in my head for the rest of the day.
Welcome, buddy. Oh,
Like
apparently there's a rip current in my area.
There are a ton of prisoners. I'm not even sure I should call them Autobots. They're technically unaligned, I think.
I mean, technically they are working for the Cybertronian government, so... And so I get... And plus, you know, when Jetfire leaves at the end of this, he says Zeta Prime will hear about this, so...
Well, you don't see any faction insignia, so they might have...
Yeah,
they might be
true.
neutral.
Well, it could be, like, because from, like, information we gather from here, like, they were stationed here, like, long before the war, so...
Yeah. I mean, because Starscream does even say in his introductory that he's been protecting this station for over 1,000 years.
I absolutely love this Jetfire design.
Oh, me too.
Dude, same.
It's kind of
My
weird
name
that
is
he's...
Jetfire.
It's kind of weird that he's British, though, but dig it. I want to say this meant to be a reference to Cybertron, where, you know, he was Australian.
I feel like it's more supposed to be like a reference to the live-action movie incarnation of Jetfire, even though that Jetfire is more Scottish.
Yeah.
Etchy, wretched, rustin' my ass.
Quiet. There must be another access point.
Jetfire was easily one of my favorite characters in Revenge of the Fallen.
I also really like Soundwave's design here.
I know, Soundwave looks awesome.
Oh yeah, it's a fantastic update.
I love that. I love that for like Soundwave's upgrade he gets in RID-15. They clearly modeled it after this Soundwave.
Which was a perfect,
perfect blend of, you know, classic and the Prime designs.
They should be
Yeah.
victorious or dead.
Though don't get me wrong, I do still like Slender Wave.
Same.
many people do.
His nick. I just love how that's become his nickname.
I mean, come on, that's clearly who they based him off of was frickin' Slender Man. Like, tell
I know,
me I'm
right?
wrong.
It's too. You know, I get it. It is too obvious.
Like, they intend. And to be fair, it's like if you're gonna base a just pop-up Decepticon character off a creepypasta character, you might as well make it a good one.
Yeah.
And I fully expect a war about creepypastas in my comment section.
Nah.
Hunter,
Probably
you just
not.
seem to like... Hunter, you seem to like to drum up controversies in my streams.
Oh, like you don't?
No, I don't actually.
I know, I'm just messing with you, buddy. I'm not trying to stir up controversy.
To
It's
be
just
fair,
like,
basically everything is a controversy on the internet.
exactly. This
Yeah.
is why I say like you should just not care if you offend someone, because if you do that, you just become politically correct, and I do not believe in political correctness. That's as political as I'm gonna get tonight, folks.
Okay.
You're playing with them, or are you just talking?
God, Breakdown's vehicle mode is small.
I think you mean barricade.
Yeah, barricade. I think all the car transformers in
Hey
this game
guys,
are small.
there's about to be a little bit of a reset thing going on, so I'm gonna have to. I wonder if I'm gonna have to stop the stream briefly.
It's alright.
So just give me a quick second. I don't think there's a way
Yeah,
to.
no-
Yeah, I can't pause
No
it.
problem.
Damn it.
It's alright. We'll be here.
Yeah.
So just stand by.
Wait!